So now the priority of Nigerian religious leaders, politicians, and people in power in Nigeria, their priority now is what citizens are now doing on social media. Because I don't understand how a 69-year-old educated man could come out onto the social media is criticizing and say social media is terrorism, that social media is terrorist. Like, guys, let's dive into the video, right? Hello everybody, welcome back again to my channel. My name is Wemimo and I'm also known as Thatmumof5 and also known as TMO5 kind of cool. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back. So before I dived into this story about this emir of Sokoto, let's try and read a little bit about him. So I've got my note here, so I'm glancing down. So Emir of Sokoto is known as Saidu, or I don't know how to pronounce the name, I'm sorry, Saadu Abubakar. So Saadu Abubakar is the Sultan of Sokoto. He's a 69-year-old man and is considered as a spiritual leader of Nigerian Muslims. So in terms of education wise, I want to believe that this man is educated, is well learned. Okay, he attended Bariwa College and he also went to Nigerian Defense Academy, and he also has a military career. Okay, so for somebody who went to college, has a military career, I would imagine that they underwent lots of training. And even though they went through lots of training, they will be educated alongside, because looking at his military career here, he served as a commanding officer. He served as armored corps with General IB Babangida. So he's well learned. Okay, so let's dive to this story that I found. I found it on the People's Gazette, where he referred to social media as it says that social media is a terrorist organization, and I'm like, eh? So according to him, in quote, social media is a terrorist organization that must be stopped. That is what this Sultan of Sokoto has said to us. So, guys, let us watch the video together of where he said what he said, okay?
What happened has happened, and it's there. You can't come and be through social media. But that's one terrorist organization, social media. Social media is a terrorist organization.
People are clapping. People are clapping.
Somebody is comfort wrong and formless stories, and you will see that it's true. So, social media is a terrorist organization that we must deal with. Security agencies must deal with this terrorist organization called social media. So we're not happy with what's been happening either on the platform or other places.
So you guys heard him there, that social media is a terrorist organization, and I was raging when I heard it at first. I was like, no, it can't be. It can't be. It can't be that was what he meant. Then I saw other news channels actually reporting about it. It called social media a terrorist organization. So before we proceed, let's quickly go do a quick definition of what terrorist organizations are actually referred to as. So according to Google here, a terrorist organization is a group that uses terrorism, which involves violence or threats of violence, to achieve political or ideological goals, often by intimidating or coercing civilians or governments. These organizations are often designated as foreign terrorist organizations (FTOs) by governments, and this designation can result in sanctions and legal actions against them and their members. So that is what Google told us about terrorist organization. Please, guys, in your own words, please let us know what social media is in the comment section. So let's actually talk about why I am so enraged, why I believe that Nigerian politicians, Nigerian religious leaders, either the Muslims or the Christians, the Nigerian government are losing. They've lost touch. They've lost focus. They do not have human feelings whatsoever. They do not care about the single entity or single life of an individual Nigerian, because how dare this 69-year-old man who has children who are obviously on social media as well, who is a learned man, who is referred to as a religious leader in the Muslim community, how dare him come onto the internet and say social media is a terrorist organization? So what do we classify Boko Haram as? What do we classify the herdsmen of his kind? Because I believe I don't know how to, I know there's a difference between the Hausas, the Fulanis, but this man is based in the northern part of Nigeria, and we all know the atrocities that have been committed by the herdsmen, the Fulani men in the northern part. So, in case you guys don't know, there's a post here that I really want to read to you. Okay, it says that the so-called Fulani Sultan of Sokoto has said nothing. This man, and Pongo Public Media, has said nothing about the genocide his kinsmen, yes, the Fulani S-men, are committing across this country. He hasn't condemned the MURDERs. He hasn't called the bloodthirsty headmen to order. But suddenly he finds his voice to call social media a terrorist organization. A few days ago there was killings, unaliving of people in Benue State.
Please, Otobi is under an attack. Please, we need your help. We need security in Otobi. We cannot sleep. We've killed so many people already. Please, oh, we need security. Please share this video so that it can go viral for people to know what is going on. Please. The insecurity is something else. Our parents cannot sleep. Please, we need your help in Otobi Akpa, in Otobo local government. Please, Otobi Akpa is under an attack by Fulani herdsmen and they are killing our people. Please post this. Please share this post so that it can go viral. Let people know what is going on. Please, we need security. We need security in Otobi Akpa. Please help us. God, please help us. We need your prayers in any way that you can support. Or God, please, people should help us. Please,
States.
We cannot.
In Plateau State, there were 52 people that were unalived on, what was it, Good Friday or there. This man has not come out to condemn what the herdsmen, people from the northern part, are doing to innocent lives because they brought their cows to come and graze on a land that does not belong to them. And how the hell would you bring your cows, your cattle to come and graze on people's land? Because the person's land you brought your cows to come and graze on, they've spent money putting those crops on their land, and you now carry your cow. You come and go and be putting your cow on people's land, and they are eating, and then once your cow finish feeding, you go away, and people are protecting their land, protecting their source of livelihood, and these alleged herdsmen, Fulanis, are taking innocent people's land because they said, no, we don't want you on our land. So the people using their platforms to speak the truth, someone like me, I'm using my space on the internet to speak the truth that this is what is actually happening. And then they will tell us that we should stop speaking about Nigeria in a bad light. We are not speaking about Nigeria in a bad light because, like I said, this Emir of Sokoto is an honorary man. Is a man of intellect, is a man who is in high position. And like I said, I don't think I've seen any post from him where he has come out to condemn all of the killings that has been done by the Fulani herdsmen. So I'm going to pop a video of the people who are actually people of Benue State. I'm going to pop the video here so that you guys can watch it. How they are.
As I speak to you right now, Otobi Akpa is under attack. These herdsmen, they have taken over Otobi Akpa. Please and please and please, we are calling on all security agencies right now. Swing into action, no sleeping. Please, everybody should be at alert right now. Even Otupo guys, be at alert. Otobi Akpa is under attack. I just got this information. Everybody are running helter skelter. Mother and children, they are burning houses. They are killing people.
How they are seeking for help about, how these Fulani people are actually unaliving them in their own city, in their own town. So many videos. I'm going to pop them for you guys so you guys can watch them, okay? So the people using their platforms to speak the truth, call out injustice. Yes, we are calling out injustice. We are calling out and defending the voiceless as terrorists. So you are now calling social media people as terrorists. But the armed men, unaliving men, women and children, even raping them, burning down villages. And what exactly would you call them? Are they freedom fighters? Are they freedom fighters? They are alleged kidnappers. There was a video I saw of some alleged kidnappers flaunting down some money. He has not come out to call out this behavior, this attitude of his kinsmen. And he's out here trying to target Nigerians. I know at some point Twitter was blocking Nigeria for a few times a few years ago, and people were having to use VPN or something. They are trying to shut people down so that all of the atrocities that they are committing in Nigeria will not be open to the world. But you all will try hard to silence people. You all will try hard to silence people. And there was another post of him that I think he made years ago. Let me see if I can find it. Because it's crazy how you call yourself a political, a religious leader, and I'm not just coming. I'm not just coming coming after him because he's known as a Nigerian a leader in the Muslim community. We have Nigerian pastors as well there, who should be calling out the atrocities that is going on in Nigeria. But no, they are only just allegedly interested in their own pockets. So I won't. Am I shocked? Yeah, I am shocked in a way, but because at the end of the day, was it not recently that we saw a senator in the House of Senate asking or trying to pass a bill that social media handles, like gossip pages, social media handles should have an official office, so that if they say something that you don't like, you go there and arrest them. Like Nigeria, you are losing your focus. You are losing your priority. You don't really know what your problem is. I think you know your problem, but you just don't know how to tackle it. Because how as suppressing people's opinion, how as suppressing people's thoughts, how is you suppressing people venting out the government is not treating them right, something that you now want to stop people from talking about. I'm sorry, sir, Emir. This one, you should have to sit down. It is not your battle at all. You should have to sit down and zip your mouth. I'm sorry to say. I am sorry to say. Look at all of the atrocities being committed by your kinsmen, by the herdsmen, the Fulanis, allegedly. And you've not come out to call out any of them. And you are out here saying social media is a terrorist. So what do you call Boko Haram then? What do you call the people that are kidnapping people? And yes, lots of people are going to be traveling home. They will be traveling home for the Easter holidays, Easter season. I just pray they keep safe. You're not coming out here to call on the government on how to make sure security is intact in Nigeria. Yeah, people are going to be traveling, and all these kidnappers know that people are going to be traveling, so there are going to be lots of them on the road. And I'm going to say this to you guys: if you're going to be traveling, please be very, very careful. Remain vigilant. Remain vigilant, because these herdsmen, all these kidnapping peoples, they are not taking things easy at all. So this man did not label his fellow Fulani as terrorists. He didn't call out the kidnappers or the people who are buying people parading under the oak of religion. He did not call them out. But he opens his mouth wide to spew this nonsense, I'm sorry to say, in the name of religious leadership. What religious leadership? Why are people worshiping religion when you should actually think that will God be happy that you are serving him and you are taking people's life in the process of you serving him? Did God not say thou shalt not kill? And your folks, your type, your people are taking innocent human lives. Did Allah, I'm sorry to say, did Allah say you are allowed to unalive people according to the Islamic religion? Please, guys, leave your thoughts and opinion in the comments. These are genuine questions I'm asking. I definitely read in the 10 Commandments as a Christian that thou shalt not kill. Also, have you noticed that most of the loud-mouthed northern blogs and activists, the same ones who are screaming over the Uromi incident, are now they are dead silent. They are dead silent. They are dead silent. Now, if you talk now, they'll say Islamophobes. This is not about Islamophobes. This is common sense, because whatever is happening in Nigeria right now is affecting everybody. And if you are still one of those people that say that, oh, don't talk about Nigeria in the bad light, wait until it happens to your family. Wait until it happens to a loved one. Then you can come and you cannot come and say, hey, people, you need to call out the government. No, because you should not have to wait until it comes to your doorstep before you actually start speaking out and condemning it. But I must say, Terrorì of Sokoto, I'm sorry, sir. Social media has created lots of wealth for some people. Social media has created lots of job opportunities for people within and outside of Nigeria. So you can't come out here and say that social media is a terrorist organization that needs to be dealt with. I'm sorry, sir. Go and die that matter. Go and die it. Anyway, guys, this is the end of my video. Leave your thoughts and opinion based on what I've discussed in this video. Do you agree with him that social media is a terrorist organization? Because, like a learned man, I believe he knows better. Leave your thoughts and opinion in the comment section. And if you've watched it now, you've not yet subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Don't forget to like, drop a comment in the comment section, subscribe if you've not yet done so, turn on your post notification, share this video, do not hesitate to join my membership, and I'll catch up with you in another video. All right, bye for now. Bye.
In my veins, I've been driving this train, years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame, cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearrange